as the year comes to an end. FCT residents advised to take precautionary measures against fire outbreak. And Tijaniya Brotherhood sues for peace and love. Good afternoon and welcome to the news at 1 p.m. on NTA Channel 5, Abuja. I am Cecilia Julius. Remember, you can also follow us on YouTube at NTA Channel 5, Abuja. Now to the news in full. As the countdown continues, Nigerians are optimistic about 2025 with high expectations and economic growth, improved governance, and enhanced quality of life. Serafina Okon-Omekwe, who took to the streets, got diverse views of Nigerians on some key areas where Nigerians are looking forward to positive changes such as economic growth and diversification, improved governance, prioritizing transparency, accountability, and inclusivity in governance. And in terms of personal resolutions, many Nigerians say they will be focusing on career development, entrepreneurship, and self-improvement.
In 2025, I'd like to see that there's less insecurity. I'd like to see that the Naira appreciates, that the country gets easier. Things are easier for people to buy because people are suffering a lot right now. So I'd like to see things change for us for the better. Yeah.
I think they should make the financial issue more available right now, because I think students actually find it very hard right now when it comes to finances. Foods are now very expensive and all those stuff. I think they should bring down
major operations. It will be much better for us if they can stay in the country, because if people are going to school to be doctors, then they should go to hospitals to work and treat our own people.
The three tax bill that is being planned is in the right direction, because it's going to ensure that there is a redistribution of wealth, because those that are in the upper echelon of the society are going to be taxed appropriately.
All the sports area, I think they can provide more infrastructure and focus on grassroots football, because there are like many talented footballers around. They're even better than the international stars we have, but the government don't bring the football to the grassroots level. They prefer to go away, like to foreign countries, to bring stars. But I watch the trailer and the movie seems to be okay. So I think that's all. Then the music, they are actually trying. Kudos to Wizkid, Burna Boy, and David.
Ceremonies of shared dreams built on the foundation of trust, integrity, and loyalty by investors in Nigeria and in the diaspora. Investors of Graceview Homes and Properties Limited is to relax, reconnect, network, and rekindle their energies for potential exploits come 2025 and beyond.
The journey to home ownership begins with land. If you own a land, you have started the journey to home ownership.
So from 3.5 million to 4 million, now some of the properties now has increased in prices.
As a leading real estate manager spread across the 6 area councils of the FCT and neighboring states, they encouraged the public to take advantage of their mouth-watering sales of land, as land globally remains limited in supply, also stating that their lands are on strategic locations and payments are spread across with genuine documents. The night was further spiced up with fashion parades by members of staff and management. The chief executive paid worker is able to afford and own a property.
One of our vision is making the ownership of houses, land very, very affordable, convenient, and easy.
Celebrating our best staff, then our clients that have been with us since.
And presentation of awards from categories ranging from long-term partnership, celebrating years of mutual successes, which the staff was not left out. Serafina.
Best described as silent, with little business activities around the Federal Capital Territory. Moses Kuye went around the Federal Capital Territory. Let's see what he brought back.
No, in FCT here, people normally travel. Even the town itself, few people live. We don't have up to 25% of people that work in FCT that live in FCT. Most of them come from the rural area. And mind you, since the activities have not picked up now, by at least middle of next week, everything will pick up.
Bulletin. The country representative, Drug Free World Africa, Lina Okereke, has appealed to Nigerians to join hands with the organization to fight the menace of drug abuse that is affecting the life of Nigerian youths. She made the appeal during a roadwork sensitization program tagged Walk Out Drugs Today. Rosemary Mortele-Bilal reports.
A dedicated group of Nigerian men and women are working tirelessly to ensure that communities, grassroots and schools are drug-free in Nigeria. Dr. Lina Okereke, country representative of Drug Free World Africa, emphasizes that the organization will relentlessly campaign against drugs until Nigerian youth are free from drug abuse.
The organization won't achieve a very great deal in making sure that the society is saved against drug abuse, because that when the society and the children are endorsed in drug abuse, a lot of crime goes on, it affects their health, they drop out of the school. Most of them, in doing the exam, they will be empty.
Okereke explains that the exercise aims to reach out to Nigerians and educate them on the truth about drugs. She notes that many children are getting involved in drugs abuse.
We are doing this purpose today to make sure that we catch them young before drugs do. And due to that, we go to schools in the whole federation and meeting the children at the point that they will be able to listen to us and get it that and to their destiny and to their future.
Drug Free World Africa is a charitable organization that empowers youths and adults with factual information about the dangers of drug abuse. Rosemary Mortele-Bilal, NTA News.
And still in the spirit of Christmas, the joy of the Lord has continued to radiate among the vulnerable and the needy in the society, with many putting a smile on their face in the spirit of the season. Then Christian Okogon is one of the good-spirited individuals extending the hand of fellowship, saying care for the vulnerable and needy has been her core value. Rosemary Mortele-Bilal again takes us through another season.
When God bless you, you always remember the less privileged around you. The words of Dame Christy Akogun, who says she has been in the business of giving.
People should take care of the less privileged, especially, not only at a time like this, but during the year. Whatever you have, share with them. Now it's also, Jesus Christ came that we may share good will, good things. That people went to see him, they went with gifts.
Mrs. Akogun calls on other good-spirited individuals to make giving a priority at this time.
Having something to entertain the less privileged should be done regularly by all well-meaning Nigerians. Because those children, if you see them dancing, they didn't think anything like that can happen. Thank God we invited them. They were very happy. And you can see there are intelligent children there. Very wonderful children. You ask questions, they answer. So I feel that people should go there, bring them out, invite them, and entertain them. Give them some hope. Give them some things to look forward to. And you see, those children will become something tomorrow. You never can tell.
Award of Charity Beyond Borders was presented to her by the president of Rotary Club of Abuja and other organizations in appreciation of her good works.
We present this award, Charity Beyond Borders Award, to Dame Dr. Tumidi Christy Akogun, in recognition of your selfless service to humanity. Thank you so much.
A lot of items were donated in the spirit of Christmas. I promise to do more. Rosemary Motel and Bilal, NTA News.
In the spirit of the Yuletide season, the leadership of the FCT Council of the Nigeria Union of Journalists distributed Christmas palliatives to members. Kama Kama witnessed the distribution at the Union Secretariat in Taku, Abuja.
This gesture is a token of appreciation for their vital role throughout the year and their active participation in the recent National Executive Council election held in Owerri, Imo State.
You know, this is the first of its kind. It goes a long way to tell you that we did not wait to hit the ground running because we're not handed over some stuffs or there was no handover note. But we decided to do that because we are selfless and we pledged an oath that we are committed and dedicated to the well-being and welfare of our members. So we went out of our way to reach out to some corporate organizations which actually they saw the need to partner with us.
As part of its mandate to ensure welfare for its members, the union gifted more than 600 bags of rice, encouraging members to remain committed to active solidarity. This initiative demonstrates the union's dedication to fostering joy and unity among members during the festive season.
The joy is not the fact that people cannot afford it, but the fact that you have a home, your union home, you belong somewhere where your leader can say, I have you in mind during this season. Come, this is what we have for you. It goes a long way.
For members of the NJ, the FCT, to get a gift like this from the newly elected executive, it's a thing of joy for our members.
Notably, this is the first festivity witnessed by the newly elected national executive members of the Nigerian Union of Journalists, making a significant milestone for the union. Kama Kama, NTA News.
And the news continues just after this break. Please stay tuned.
Good evening. Glad to have you join us.
Thanks for joining us on Weekly News Wrap.
Thank you very much for having me.
And it is on that note we welcome you to today's edition of the program.
I will celebrate creativity, lasting impressions.
There's no book stating that this is the role for men.
On the news.
On the news at 7.
The native station NTA Channel 5, Abuja,
would say have a lovely day.
Welcome back. It's good to know you are still with us. It is the Harmattan season, and observations by many are that fire incidences are common during the Harmattan. Odiri Ogboru Arutera in this report sought the views of relevant authorities as well as members of the public on precautionary measures to check fire incidences this year.
Fire outbreaks are incidental occurrences, either accidental or deliberate. Fire outbreaks have devastating effects on communities and the environment. When fire raises businesses, homes, or public buildings, it leaves in its wake sadness and mystery.
By your rights. You are getting it. You are getting it. This one where
Bush or forest fires, as well as domestic fire incidents, are known to be rampant during the Harmattan season.
Know that during dry season period, dry leaves, bush, papers, plastics, rice, cloths, and cartons that litter around are dry, and little fire that get on them ignite to bigger fire.
Careless attitudes such as igniting fires in forests to trap animals, poor storage of inflammable materials like gallons or petrol, using of mobile phones in filling stations or gas stations, wrongly disposing cigarettes or used matchsticks into litter bins, using expired gas cylinder or faulty electrical connections are among several practices adduced as precursors to fire outbreaks.
Our emergency number now is 0209290611.
It is now the season of festivities, which comes with use of firecrackers. Relevant authorities urge residents of the FCT to be conscious of safety procedures and avert incidents that would
to unite people and foster peace in the state through their teachings and policies. Apostle Michael Eric was speaking after the emergence of a new leader of the New Apostolic Church in Nigeria, Uye, Abuja. Rosemary Motele Bilal reports. Of the International Organization of the Tijaniya Brotherhood have been urged to use their participation in the annual national conference to showcase the prophetic values of integrity, selflessness, justice, and love for all. Aisha Bashir reports.
Remaining committed to their obligations to the organization and sitting up to their responsibilities towards society is a core value stressed during the gathering.
Tijaniya is simply a fold or a practice that is attributed to Sheikh Ahmad Tijani aimed at purifying the soul such that it can attain.
It is coming after a medical outreach and empowerment exercise by the group, which seeks to foster unity and advance development.
The Haute Abazi and the popular spring, known for its distinctive healing properties. Prayers were rendered on these sites.
The river we are standing behind now is called Osi Omaki in my dialect. Any activities of protection we are looking for